just what it feels like. Come over and dance with me. Oh, baby. Won't you come over and dance with me? Come over and dance with me. Come over and dance with me. Oh, baby. I see you over there sitting in the corner.
My next guest is a great guy, totally awesome singer, and I had the pleasure of meeting this guy at a meeting of the Georgia Music Industry Association, of which we are both members. And I knew there was something special about him when I first met him, when I first saw him, because I was like, okay, this is a big guy, and he could be doing any number of things, but he's in the music, so I know he's got something special to offer. Please welcome Harley. And Harley, what do you have a stage name?
That's my name, Harley.
Just Harley. Okay. Well, welcome to the L.A. Jackson Show, Harley. You're truly a dynamic individual. Why don't you tell our listeners a little bit about yourself, how you got in the industry, what drove you to get into the music industry?
Well, I've been singing since I was a kid, really since I was about 4 or 5 years old.
That's a long time.
And my mother's a trained classical pianist, and she's a singer as well. And really, that's where my dad sang as well. And I get my talent from both of them.
Oh, yeah, the fruit ain't going to fall too far from that tree.
No, not at all. And my mother's 86 years old. She still plays the piano and still singing right now.
So she was born in 1927. 27,
yeah.
Because my mother was too.
Wow.
Amazing.
That is cool.
Uh-huh.
So I've been involved, and when I was a kid, I grew up with Michael Jackson stuff, and my brothers and sisters always said that I sounded like Mike when I was a kid, and I could do his stuff, at that point in time, easily.
Great.
Easily. And so I've been singing, since that time up until now, and it's something I love to do. And I thank God for the gift every day.
Absolutely. So, where did you start off? What state?
Church.
No, in what state?
Oh, South Carolina. I'm originally from South Carolina.
Got it.
My home in Atlanta.
Got it. Yeah, I've always read, and in my book Musicology 2101, a quick start guide to music biz history, I do a lot of profiles on some of our greatest artists, and it just amazed me at how many of them got their start in church.
Oh yeah.
Is there some secret to that, or what?
Springfield Baptist Church in Lawrence.
Unbelievable. What is there some secret to great singers coming out of the church?
I wouldn't necessarily say it's a secret, because there's no secret as to what God can do.
Nice.
So when you think about that, everybody comes here with something.
Mm-hmm.
He gifts us with all types of talents, but we have to explore and find out what that talent is.
What it
he
is.
He gifts us.
Uh-huh.
He gifts us as we come out of the womb. Even before we come out of the womb, He's already put everything in us.
Yep.
But it's up to us to find it and explore it.
Mm-hmm.
And the one thing that's true about the word, your gift will make room for you in the marketplace, whatever that gift may be.
That's great. That is great. So then you moved from South Carolina to Atlanta, and you started doing more music stuff. And at what point did you go from being a musician or singer and finding out about music organizations like the Georgia Music Industry Association?
Well, the funny thing is, when I moved to Atlanta, one of the things that I did want to do with the music scene here, and at that time it was up and coming, and there were a lot of different organizations. I really didn't affiliate myself with any particular organization during that time.
Mm-hmm.
As I was working with a number of people in the New York, New Jersey area.
Okay.
And it's just until recently that, and I've known I need to connect with some different people in it. And the GMIA, Georgia Music Industry Association, is one entity that I decided to my relationship with Jimmy LaFavor. And I'm glad I did. I wish I'd have done it a long time ago. And I would employ anyone to consider joining the various organizations, because that is where you do a great deal of work.
A lot.
And a lot of work. And I was always kind of iffy about things of that nature, but now I understand, it's very important that you get involved with professional organizations that will help you in your growth and development.
That
and
is
it also
so
allows
true.
you to become more visible with different, individuals that are doing different things, that allows you to grow and be exposed to a lot of those different things.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I remember when I was finishing up the final touches of my book, I had been in the shell for a long time, just, dealing with the book and getting that done. And as I got finished with it, I met a young lady, Lynn Kay, and shouts out to Lynn Kay and Lynn Kay PR. She started representing me as my publicist, and she started dragging me out, and I fought like nobody's business. I did not want to get out of my shell. I got so used to it, and she started pulling me out and taking me to different events, and one of them was Freddie with the Georgia Entertainment Association, and from there I ran into Jimmy LaFavor and the GMIA, and I was like, well, I never heard of you guys, but I eventually signed up with them and came to the meeting, and man, they welcomed me with open arms. And at that point was when I saw the true importance of going to meetings with organizations. I also joined NARAP, the National Association of Record Industry Professionals, but somehow I clicked with Jimmy LaFavor really, really well, and now we're really, really good friends. And I've gotten so much, I've grown so much as an individual and as a music professional from being involved with the Georgia Music Industry Association, in particular because they asked me to be their marketing director, and that allowed me to really, really get deep into the organization and its mission and purpose. And I don't know if you know it, but they recently gave me a little statue. It's about, 15, 20 inches tall, and it looks like Satchmo, and man, it's just incredible. I've got it on my desk right now. It's just the most beautiful thing. Matter of fact, it's my profile picture now, but they fixed it so that he's holding a miniature version of my book in his hand.
Wow.
It is awesome. I mean, and then of course they got a GMI.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you, man. So yeah, I'm hoping that you'll come to we can run into each other at one of the future GMIA meetings. I'm going to bring it. He even made a case for it, man.
Oh, wow.
So it's really nice. But as far as me seeing Harley and going back to the GMIA, I was at one of my early GMIA meetings, and what they do before the meeting is they would feature a member doing a song, and members would come up and sing one of their songs. And when I saw you get up, man, and you opened up the meeting with one of your songs, I knew then. I said, this guy is so talented. I've got to work with him. What song was that you did?
Truly.
Ah, Truly. That's one of the songs on our playlist. Matter of fact, in a couple minutes, we're going to pull that one up and let the listeners hear it.
Okay, fantastic.
Now, did you do
and you can get a copy of it on iTunes.
Oh,
you just
cool.
type in my name in the search bar.
That's Harley?
Harley.
Okay.
Griffin, Griffin.
Got it. Harley Griffin. So yeah, tell us about Truly. Matter of fact, we'll just go on and get it in the queue and get ready to push play on that as soon as you tell us how that song came about. Did you record it at Jimmy's place at Edgewater Studios?
No, I actually did it at the Waterlab Studios, which my real good friend Jamie Porte produced the song, and his wife Yanni Porte wrote the lyrics to the song. It's a beautiful song. It's a story about a guy who basically messed up, and he realizes that he messed up with his lady, and he's trying to get back to his lady, and kind of like what happened to Tiger Woods, if you will. So, I I've been trying to get this song to Tiger for the longest, but anyway. And it's a beautiful story. It's a great lyric. And the interesting thing is, I've got a lot of 7, 8, 9-year-olds that listen to the song and they love it and they're singing it. So that lets you know that you've got something when a kid of that age hears it.
For sure.
And they bite on it right away. So it's really a great song, great lyric, great melody, and it's a great mood song as well.
Nice. Well, without further ado, let's pull up Truly and check it out.
It's taken me a while, but I admit it to you that I was wrong for what I said. I mistreated you. I just want you to know my heart's committed to you. I'm not the same, and now I'm here to say I'm truly sorry for hurting my baby. I'm truly in love with you, girl. Please forgive me, please forgive me. You won't return my calls. You won't believe what I say. I'm truly miserable. Baby, it won't go away. I miss your tender touch. I miss the warmth of your hand. Please take me back, oh girl, I need you so. I'm truly sorry for hurting my baby. Yes, I'm truly in love with you, girl. Please forgive me, please forgive me. I'm truly sorry for hurting my baby. I'm truly in love with you, girl. Please forgive me, please forgive me. These lonely nights keep sneaking up upon me. Although I'm trying to keep myself real busy, can't even lie. I miss you oh so badly. You never have to worry about your man, 'cause I'm truly in love. Yes, 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 in love. Yes, 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 in love. Oh, I love you. 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 I love you. Yes, I love you. In love with you, girl. Please forgive me, please forgive me.
Holy cow. That was better than I even thought. I remembered it as, Harley. You did a great job on that, bro.
Appreciate it, man. I thank the good Lord, and I thank Jamie and Yanni for providing me with that track. I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful song.
And let's make it clear that this has nothing to do with Truly by Lionel Richie, huh?
No. Not close, but I think it's better.
Oh, yeah. I feel you on that.
Absolutely.
I feel you on that. That is great, man. And and usually the only other big guy that I ever saw that can sing that was very entertaining was Montel Jordan. and you're a big, tall basketball playing looking type of guy, and it's just always amazed me that big guys had the vocal qualities like you do.
You know, my vocal instructor in college basically alluded to the same thing. Now, Montel, I think he played basketball. I played football.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's a big difference. And actually, a couple of guys on the team sang. And in high school, we had a plethora of us that sang and sang
Holy cow.
exceptionally well.
That's amazing.
So it's what God gives you with. You know, it's what He gives you with when you come out of the womb.
So was it a hard transition for you to decide to move from football to music?
No, because I've been doing both for years.
Oh, okay.
You know, when I was in high school, I played football in high school, and that's basically how I got to college. Was on a football scholarship. I had an opportunity to go to Winthrop College in Rock Hill, South Carolina, a music scholarship, but I elected to take the football. And then when I was in school, I sang on the jazz band, but all through grade school, I'd always participated in choir. So my training, my formal training, is in the classical realm.
Holy cow.
And but then taking the application of the technique and applying it to the secular realm is a different animal.
Big
not many people can transition and do both. But I've been fortunate enough to be able to do both, and in which a lot of people find that interesting.
Very interesting. I always
you have to, you have to understand the genre of the material that you're dealing with in order to be able to convey it to your listener.
Absolutely.
But you have to have the acumen to be able to transition from a Baroque period to a secular period.
And the only other people I could think of that have done that, and these are two guys that inspired me greatly. One I met through working at CBS Records, a Columbia jazz artist named Wynton Marsalis. I had the pleasure of marketing and promoting a lot of his records, and he was predominantly jazz, but my mind was blown when he put out a classical album. And of course, we all know the other cat who has done jazz, classical, pop, R&B, funk, none other than the great and powerful wise man of music, the Q, Quincy Jones.
Right. And when you have that training, that's what a lot is missing right now. The training provides you with the capability to be broader and to understand the music and what needs to be delivered with the music. And as a musician, as an artist, then you learn how to work within those realms and then successfully apply. One other person, interestingly enough, is Barry White.
Oh, wow, yeah. I had a great pleasure of meeting him, and when I was living in California, I worked at VIP Records on Crenshaw Boulevard, and they had an in-store with him, and that was right when he was making a new comeback in, I think it was 1981. And he pulled up in this green Excalibur car, I think it was, and it had Mo Soul on the back. And oh man, he was always one of my idols. I listened to all his stuff, his R&B stuff. He worked with the Love Unlimited Orchestra and the group of 3 singers, including his wife, Love Unlimited as well. And yeah, you're right. He was another great one.
Yeah, Barry White, Regina Bell.
Oh yeah, she was on Columbia. Yeah.
But all those individuals, I think with the exception of Barry, Whitney and Regina Bell studied at Juilliard and went on with great successful careers in the secular pop realm. So, the training always helps because you can always come back to technique and foundational elements.
Yep.
Especially as a singer, because you have to have those to be able to have the longevity.
So,
to know technique and to know how to apply it.
Right.
When needed.
So have you decided to stay in the secular area, or do you have ever thought about going back and maybe doing a gospel album or something sometime?
Strange you asked, I'm working on a gospel album right now with a good buddy of mine. I'm actually doing the writing on the production as we speak.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Because another person that bounced between gospel and secular music, another great person, another idol that I've written about. As a matter of fact, he's cousins with my business partner, Wade Jones, and we started a little label called Pete City Records together. But his cousin is Sam Cooke.
Oh, wow.
And I tell you what, Sam, even just hear the first part of just hearing the S in Sam, I start thinking about "You Send Me" and what a great song, and his bunches of songs, the sound of the men working on the rail, and all those great songs. And he bounced between gospel and secular music, as did I think Elvis Presley.
You know, that's interesting. Elvis did do gospel, and you'll find a lot of great musicians that come out of the gospel realm into the secular realm, and they have a lot to offer in terms of feel, you know, emotion, energy, all those things that go into making an artist, making a record, making a great record what it is, because they know what it takes to get it to that point where you feel that emotion in the song.
Right.
You know.
So based on what you're saying or what you have said, we can assume then that a great artist is going to be defined by the number of genres that he's capable of mastering.
In some regards, yes.
Okay.
In some regards, yes. I would agree with that statement. You know, because you mentioned Quincy Jones. You're not going to find many people like Quincy Jones at all. That's true. Know, and he's well respected throughout.
Very well respected. You know? So do you play any instruments too?
I play guitar.
Nice.
I play a little bit of I pick at the piano. It's interesting. And it's funny, I was just talking to Jimmy just a few minutes ago, prior to you calling, and we were just having the same conversation. And I was just telling him that my realm is I can understand guitar better than I can piano, interestingly enough.
Nice.
But piano it's actually easier to play.
Yeah. I was it's funny because when I was a kid growing up in Brooklyn, my mother enrolled my brother and I in music lessons, and she had him taking piano lessons and I was taking guitar lessons. And it was just maybe about a year or so before the era of rebellion hit. So I was getting going and starting to understand that stuff. And then my rebellion age came upon me, I guess 12, 13, yeah. And that was it, man. I put it down. I still have the guitar. It's right in my closet right now. And I put those little, you remember Nestle's Quick, the powdered milk?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, back in the 70s, they had little stickers that came in the package, and I would peel them off and stick them on my guitar, so I still have those little strawberry bunnies on it, believe it or not. But I put it down, and I just can't understand. I keep kicking myself because I should have stuck with it, because I could have been actually pretty good knowing that I became such a big music fan later on. And it's just ironic because now one of my favorite instruments is the piano and the keyboard and synthesizers and all that stuff. But I'm not great. But I would certainly like to spend the remaining years of my life going back into studying piano, guitar, and even bass guitar as well.
And those are good. Those are actually wonderful instruments to pick up at any point in time in life. And the piano it offers so much. If you can play piano, you can basically play any instrument.
Wow.
Because it's the basis for all instruments.
That's true. It's a compositional tool.
That's right. That's right. And if you can master that, wow.
So
you're well ahead of the game.
So my advice right now, just based on what we just mentioned, was to tell folks, especially young folks, don't let life pass you by. You know, if you have the opportunity to pick up an instrument, take music lessons, don't wait. Don't wait at all. Go on and take that, because years down the line, you'll really appreciate the ability of being able to compose, working with fine musicians and singers such as Harley. And since I said wait, we might as well go on and use that as a opportunity to set up the next song. It's a remake of an artist that I had the pleasure of working with. I've got a couple pictures with them, I think, online even. Did a lot of work putting up posters on this guy. He put out numerous albums on Epic Records, and again, I'm just glad I had an opportunity to work with them. Go on and set up this next song, sir.
The next song is a song that I did. It's a remake of Los Vandross' Wait for Love, and we did it in a traditional jazz type piece.
Unbelievable.
With an upright bass,
nice,
piano, and drums, trap set.
And that's what it takes to make something great.
Oh yeah, and Jamie again orchestrated this, and he said, you know, let's take Wait for Love and do it in a different type of genre feel, and it came out great, man. It's really, I love it.
Let's check it out.
I really love it.
Let's Wait for Love, Harley Griffin.
Knowing love the way I do, I can say for certain that it's true. There's a chance for me and you. I surely feel like the time is near. The picture in my mind is very clear. I think love has brought us here. I remember not too long ago, I was just a lonely person with a lonely heart. Yes, and I was hoping there could one day be a chance for me to get the love that I've been missing. Sometimes love takes a long time, but wait for love and you're gonna get your chance to love. Wait for love, wait for love, oh my. When you take the chance on love, you see it's not a waste of time if you truly believe the impossible can be. So hold on tight if you think you're right, 'cause nothing hurts as bad as when you see you gave up too easily. Well, I remember spending all my time on a dream that kept me wishing that you could be mine. Yes. And I was hoping there could one day be a chance for me to get the love that I've been missing. Sometimes love takes a long time, but wait for love and you're gonna get your chance to love. Wait for love, wait for love, oh my. takes a long time, but wait for love, and you're gonna get your chance to love. Wait for love, and you get the love that you've been missing. Sometimes love takes a long time, but wait for love, and you're gonna get your chance to love. Wait for love, and you get the love that you've been missing. Sometimes love takes a long time, but wait for love, and you're gonna get your chance to love. Wait for love, yeah. Sometimes love takes a long time. Takes a long time.
Wait for love. Okay, I know I'm not no singer, but man, that is just wonderful. You are truly a talent, bro. Where can we hear more of your music, or where can listeners pick it up?
Hey, go to iTunes, okay,
Uh-huh.
and type in my name, Harley Griffin, and it's Truly's right there. That's the single that's out right now. Please pick it up. We
Nice.
definitely need your support. Call your radio stations and request it. And you can go there. You can check me out at my website. And then the website is harleygriffin.com.
Mm-hmm.
harleygriffin.com.
That is
And you can
so
also
cool.
find me on Facebook and YouTube. Just type in my name and the information will come up.
You know, now that you mentioned that, and I don't know whose fault it is, I'll take the blame, but I'm going to Facebook right now and I'm looking you up, man. We've got to be friends because, I
Oh,
mean,
man, yeah.
I haven't seen you in a while either. I'm telling you, we definitely need to be Facebook friends.
Right. Gotta be L.A.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I don't
sir.
know why. I
Oh,
don't know why
nice.
we're not.
I'm looking
Oh,
at
we
the
were.
picture right now, and there's a picture of you holding that mic, and you look very distinguished. What's that, a long black jacket you're wearing?
That's it.
Wow.
This is a show that we did at Taboo a little while back, and with my band. And I've got a 10-piece, sometimes 11-piece unit.
What? Are you kidding me?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
So you've got a full sound, bro.
Oh, yeah. It's a big sound, and it works. And the thing is, I pride myself in saying that I've got, I think, one of the best bands in the land. And I know I deem it as the best band in Atlanta, hands down.
Do they have their own name?
Actually, we're working on that right now to get that framed.
Okay.
But right now, it's just me.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
that unit, I can put that unit up against anybody in the world.
I can see. I'm looking at the picture, and one keyboard player, he's got at least two keyboards that I see, and then the other keyboard player, he's got he's got his back to the picture, and then I see three singers, and I see a drummer, and I know you've got to have some guitarists. So man, that is a really, really big sound you guys are putting out.
Right, and the MD is Glenn Purdue, and we've been playing together now, 8 years. 8 years.
Holy cow!
And it's hard, you know yourself, LA. It's hard to keep a unit together, man.
Oh,
It's
absolutely!
hard to
All
keep
those
a unit
personalities, men, women. Oh my
together.
goodness!
Oh yeah. But we've got a good working relationship, and the thing I love about it when we take on the music, we do it just like you hear it. Just like exactly like you hear it on the radio.
Nice.
And that's the one thing that people are impressed with. They said, man, you guys got the sound. I was over at SAT Studios when we were in a rehearsal, and we were working on one of a tribute show for Luther, and we were doing one of his songs. And we just played the track to hear some things, and then we picked it right up on cue. And Albert Ellis, he said, man, I thought that was a record.
Don't you just love that? I love to hear
the
that.
album, the Yeah, he was tripping. He was like, man, he said, you guys got the sound. You got everything in the. I said, that's the way we do it, Al.
That's how you do it.
He
So,
said, I could have sworn. He said, you cut the tape off and then you picked it right up. He said, there never was a change. I said, that's the way Nat and Luther would want it.
right on in there.
Right.
So let me ask you, from working with the band, especially for 8 years, do any opportunities come up that make you have to, or leads to you using a track so that you'd have to use the CD and sing if it's a small club or just the money's not right, or can you, so you can bounce between the band and the CD track with no problem?
Yeah, we do have that opportunity on occasion,
Mm-hmm.
and I can make it work for any type of venue.
Okay.
Yeah.
But obviously, I'm sure you feel much better with the band.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm so. The thing is, we're so comfortable with each other,
Mm-hmm.
and it's amazing when it comes showtime. We know exactly what we're doing and where the
Nice.
show is going.
Nice.
So it's and it's just good to have that type of rapport,
Mm-hmm.
you know, with you guys, and then the people see it and feel it, and they love it.
Nice. What was the biggest crowd you ever played in front of?
Well, let's see. Me, myself, or with the band?
Whichever one you want.
Well, the biggest, I think, was about, 10,000
Holy
at
cow.
the Got Jazz Series. That was in Centennial Olympic Park. But the biggest, I would say, was when I did the Apollo, and that was a televised broadcast.
In New York?
That was millions of people. Yeah, out of New York.
The fabulous Apollo Theater? Holy cow.
Fabulous. Oh, yeah. Yep.
I remember one time I was interning, I think it was the early part of my career because it was still in the 80s, and Alexander O'Neal and Sherelle was out at the time. They were on a label called Taboo Records, and big up to Clarence Avon. He was always one of my big idols up there with Quincy Jones. Yes, he was. And believe it or not, I rode in a cab with him as well as with my boss, Jimmy Starks, and big up to him too. But me, Clarence Avon, and Jimmy were in a cab. We took the cab from the CBS Records headquarters at West 52nd Street, went to the Apollo to see Sherelle and Alexander O'Neal perform. And I tell you what, that was, even though I grew up in New York, man, I just never made it to the Apollo. So that was the first time I made it there. And I had a blast. And guess who was in the audience that came in? No, he was actually backstage hanging out with us. Orange Juice Jones. Remember, he had that record called The Rain?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was back there, and I got to meet him there. But the Apollo Theater, that is a world-class venue, and anybody that ever goes to New York, you should definitely make sure you stop off and see some event at the Apollo Theater.
Oh, man, yeah. It's a lot of history in that room.
A lot of history. Lot of history.
I'm telling you. Oof.
So what do you have coming up? What's ahead for you, Mr. Griffin?
Well, like I said, works on the gospel CD. I've got a date next Saturday here in Atlanta. It's an exclusive event, private event, on the 14th.
That's why you can't make my event, huh?
That's why I can't make your event. And it's an outdoor concert. It's a big private outdoor concert that I'm going to be on the ticket with a good friend Terry Dukes and what's Regina? I can't remember Regina's last name, but she does a lot of writing and background vocals for Pilo Bryson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pilo's
So
another
next
great
Saturday.
guy. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice. Well, I wish you all the luck at that show and knock 'em dead, man. Do what you do.
There you go.
Do what you do,
That's
man.
what we plan on doing.
That is so cool, man. So go on and set up your next song, man. That's what's that called? So in Love?
So in love.
Mr. Love song writer.
Oh yeah, it's a real cool song about a guy that sees this female that just knocks him out. And at first glance, he realizes, hey, I'm in love, so in love, so in love.
Nice.
And I wrote this song a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
A while ago, before Jill Scott and Anthony did their song. So
Okay.
I'm just kind of wondering
Okay.
if somebody heard me do it out or whatever. But But it's a real cool song, real slick, got a real good groove to it. Kind of reminds me of the West Coast.
Oh, okay. Got that little West Coast flavor, huh?
Yep.
Nice. Okay, so we're going to check that. Matter of fact, we're going to close out the show with this song, and that's just how I feel about it. It's a wonderful tune. Check it out. We thank you again for listening to the L.A. Jackson Show featuring Harley Griffin. Harley, you could have been anywhere else. I really appreciate you spending your time with me for the last few minutes. I love you to death, brother. Looking forward to seeing you again.
I appreciate you, man.
Thank you, man. And I'm looking forward to seeing you again real soon, okay?
Absolutely. You take care.
And before I leave, let me just say what I always say at the end of my show. Always remember, God needs us all to do something good for him, but first, we've got to do something good for ourselves. Stay so in love.
Amen.
Peace.
Peace out.
Remember the first time we met. Girl, you were something special. No one else has ever caught my eye. Couldn't let you pass me on by. An angel sent from heaven above. Just one look is not enough. Gotta get a little closer to you to see if what I'm feeling is true. So in love, so in love, so in love with you, baby. So in love, so in love, so in love with you, baby. So in love, so in love, so in love with you, baby. So in love, so in love, so in love with you, baby. There's two next me as I make my way towards you. Don't know what I'm gonna do. Butterflies run deep inside. Anticipation's killing my mind. This girl is the one for me. Must approach her, then I'll see. Will she say yes? Will she say no? Can't let these feelings go. So in love, so in love, so in love with you, baby. So in love, so in love, so in love with you, baby. Can't let these feelings go. So in love, so in love, so in love with you, baby. So in love, so in love, so in love with you, baby. So in love, so in love with you, baby. So in love, so in love, so in love with you, baby. So in love, so in love, so in love with you, baby. So in love, so in love, so in love with you, baby.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the incredible and incomparable Harley Griffin. The accompanying CD that goes along with my book, Musicology 2101, a quick start guide to music biz history. And I will bring out a couple copies along with Mini Musicology Me. And for those of you who don't know who he is, y'all better check him out. I brought him along to the hot yacht boat ride on Lake Lanier with Raymond and Rose's R&R Productions cruise up on Lake Lanier there a couple weeks ago. He was also out at my book signing party last week. and I try to bring him out to just about every event with me. That's my little buddy. Make sure you stop on by. Maybe you can get a little picture with him or something. But definitely, if you can, come on out tomorrow. It's going to be a big day. That's Saturday, September 21st at the King Center. And just pulling some notes off of the press release that I got from my good friend Stephanie Wanza and Linda Smith over at the Atlanta Fisk Club. They are sponsoring a program entitled Legacy of Song, and that's tomorrow from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. at the King Center, 449 Auburn Avenue in Atlanta. If you need a number, that number is 404-526-8900. And of course, the website is www.thekingcenter.com. And this event is being held to commemorate the legacy of the Fisk Jubilee Singers and to present the history of Fisk University and the local, national, and international accomplishments of the Jubilee Singers to the community. And if you'll remember, I had a great rebroadcast yesterday. The original show was held on this past Tuesday. It was just one of the best shows I've ever done. I'm still getting comments on it. Big ups to Mel Jackson, my cousin, so to speak, brother from another mother. Great guy, very informative, very motivated, and very inspirational. We're looking to do some big things with him down the line. And just to finish up my notes from the press release that Stephanie sent me from the Atlanta Fisk Club. The Atlanta Fisk Club will conduct a workshop for students and for the community. This is a free event, by the way. It will demonstrate the correlation between traditional spirituals and rap, hip-hop, and R&B music. And yours truly, myself, Mr. L.A. Jackson, will be our keynote speaker. Of course, you know I'm the author of Musicology 2101, which documents the transition and evolution of American music from spirituals, gospel, biblical worship, how it relates to a European music like Greek and Roman music, and moving forward all the way through today's current hip-hop phenomena. This workshop will explore the legacy which musicians have left for us to enjoy and celebrate for generations, and it includes presentations of the Fisk Jubilee Singers' history, and you definitely don't want to miss that, along with their long-standing tradition of service to the school and the community. An exhibit of Jubilee Singers and Fisk University artifacts from various eras will also be on display, so I definitely urge you to come on and check that out. I'm looking forward to it myself. And the Fisk Atlanta Club invites the public and former Jubilee Singers to join us for a world-class event. And just based on what I've heard so far and things I've seen, pictures I looked at, videos, I know it's going to be great. For more information, please RSVP or contact the Atlanta Fisk Club at www.atlantafiskclub.org or call 770-232-3007. And from what I hear from Stephanie Wanza, there's still a couple seats left, not many, so please come on down. I was down there yesterday at the King Center and checked out the room. It's a fairly decent sized room, but I'll tell you what, space fills up, and you know how we do. We like to come on out at the last minute, and then we'll be squeezing in. Of course, the more the better. I'd love to have as many people come out and check this out, check me out, take a look at my book. I'll have a couple copies available, and I'll be autographing them, of course. And I'll also give you a free exposure CD if you get a book. That's right, I'll say it again. You will get a free Exposure 3 CD featuring some great music from great artists. Check that out and see what I can do to give you some information. I got a couple more minutes before Miss Nicole jumps out of the, I think it's a custom-made helicopter, dropping her off at a private Rolls-Royce limousine, and then they're gonna roll her on over here to the studio, and of course we're gonna have a great time eating popcorn and drinking Kool-Aid. So stand by and enjoy. Buckle up, y'all.
You won't have to see like no just what it feels like. Come over and dance with me. Oh, baby.